Off the deflection, he'll get it back. Rondo takes it away, spins, puts it up.
Rajon, however you say his unique, beautiful name, is a first ballot Hall of Famer and the most entertaining point guard I've ever watched. My name is Alex Kalta, the founder of Chosen Sports. My company is at war against the evil ESPN, and I will not rest until our company is bigger than theirs. Sip of Sports is our main channel where I talk about what I love and I sip what I love. Coffee and sports. Today's topic, Rajon Rondo. Yes, we're going to start off with the boring list of accomplishments. Two-time NBA champion, Celtics and Lakers. Traitor, alright, but four-time NBA All-Star, four-time All-Defensive Team, three-time assist leader. His name is Rajon. What more do I need? Top 15 all-time in playoff assist. Only player in NBA history to lead the playoffs in assist with three different franchises. Oh, he gets passed around. Passed around, but in a good way. Alright? When you look at actual accomplishments, rings, defense, passing, his name, playing with LeBron, playing with Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Rondo's resume is Hall of Fame worthy. Rondo's impact on winning. Is there anyone more you trust on your team that is a pass-first player that just, he looks like a psycho, he looks like a turtle. I look like a turtle sometimes. Just look at his side profile. We're one in the same. 2008 playoffs. Key starting point guard on Celtics championship team at 22 years old. I'm 23. That's sad. All right. 2010 finals run. Averaged 15, 10, 6, and 2. He almost stole the title from the Kobe Lakers. Rest in peace, Kobe. All right. 2012. Nearly upset the LeBron, I hate this name, the Heatles. Dropped 44 points in Game 2 in the Eastern Conference Finals. He was the only player on that team that was still trying. And that wasn't an unk, all right? He was a young buck. 2020 Lakers. They call him Playoff Rondo. Well, they call everyone Playoff, whatever. But at least he had a Playoff Rondo nickname, all right? Crucial to the Lakers in that title. Led the second unit. Massive impact versus the Nuggets and the Heat. And a top 5 playoff point guard in the 2000s and 2010s. Listen, I don't care what you say. I think he's better than Chris Paul. He won twice, all right? Did he have a better team around him? Sure. But hot take, I think he's better than Chris Paul. That impact on winning is more than Chris Paul. Playoff Rondo, I mean, it's in the stats. Now it's time for the decaf debate. Of course, there's not decaf in this cup because I'm not a baby. I'm not a child anymore, okay? Hold on. A decaf debate, this is something that ESPN would say, those evil babies. They would argue, oh, Rondo was never a true star, just a role player on stacked teams. No. Shut up, ESPN. Shut up, all right? He was the engine of 2008. The engine. Ask anyone on that team. Ask them. I met Paul Pierce at his basketball camp in LA. I asked him, who's his favorite player? He said Rondo. And that story is not fake. It's not fake. He guarded the best opposing guards. Even though they had Ray Allen and Paul Pierce, he was the one who guarded them. He was the defensive tone setter. He was the defensive tone setter and the floor general. And if you watch that series versus the Cavs in 2010, he was the best player on the floor for stretches. Paul Pierce, KG, and Ray Allen were your dad's age at that time. They were old. Rondo was that guy. And at age 34, he was still making plays for the Lakers. That's a total decaf narrative. And of course, ESPN would say that. Now let's compare him to his place amongst point guards of his era. CP3. CP3 has better regular season stats. Regular. But Rondo has 2 rings and more playoff success. Deron Williams, old legend. Rondo easily had the better career. Kyle Lowry, similar careers, but Rondo deserves to be a first ballot Hall of Famer with Kyle Lowry. Tony Parker. All right, Tony Parker is 10 times better. Not going to compare that. But you know what? Rondo is still there. If Lowry and Parker are Hall of Fame locks, Rajon Rondo is almost right there with him. Almost, but he's still in that category, okay? That deserves a sip right there. Now, why he's disrespected and why that needs to change. All right, do you ever bring him up in a underrated point guard conversation? Do you ever? Be honest. You don't. I didn't before this video, But then I realized, I woke up. I smelled the coffee. I woke up. The caffeine resurrected me. He never averaged huge scoring numbers. Casual fans underrate past first point guards. He played alongside 3 Hall of Famers. It's easy to forget him. Easy. KG talked a lot. He got a lot of coverage. He was a bit crazy in the head. A psycho, like an ex-girlfriend. Crazy. Rajon Rondo didn't talk. Ever. I don't even know what he sounds like, to be honest. Personality, apparently I heard he can get annoying sometimes, but you know what? Let's move past that. Everyone has flaws. Then he became a journeyman, joined some different teams, kind of forgot about his prime, but then he was resurrected. Hall of Fame is about career impact, not a popularity contest. One last sip. This is going to end it all. This debate is over. Rajon Rondo was a winner, a playoff legend, and if the Basketball Hall of Fame is about telling the story of the NBA, you can't tell it without Rondo. I mean, you can, but you can't. You can't. No, you can't. I'm standing firm on this. Thank you for watching Sip of Sports today on Rajon Rondo. I hope you had a cup of joe with you, relaxed, sat back. Please support the fight against the evil ESPN, subscribe, and check out all of our other channels in the description of this channel.